And hello, everyone. We welcome you to Otsego High School, the site for one of our 2 district volleyball championship games we plan on having for you this week here on NWOhio.live. Our matchup is in Division 3, and we've got what should be a good one as the Fairview Apaches, the champions of the Green Meadows Conference, take on the runners-up of the Northern Buckeye Conference and the Eastwood Eagles. With Miles Holliday, I'm Randy Roberts. Partner, we got ourselves a good one here to kick off the volleyball district championship doubleheader that we have for you.
Oh, you ain't kidding, right? Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Randy, these 2 teams are elite. Eastwood has only dropped 11 sets all year long. That's impressive until you look at Fairview, who's only dropped 10 sets all year long. However, though, 3 of those 10 sets, a 3 sweep against Eastwood early in the year.
Fairview comes in at 23-2, Eastwood at 22-3, and we'll dig a little bit deeper into the teams here as our night goes along. And partner, let's take a quick look at the Apaches of Fairview. As we mentioned at the top, the GMC champions this year, also defending their district championship that was won here a year ago, where they defeated Eastwood in the finals for their first district title in school history. Revenge is the name of the game. Don't want to give away too much on your keys to the game coming up here in just a couple of minutes. We'll talk a little bit about that. But a sweep of Genoa, 25-15, 16, and 12 in their sectional semifinals. They elected to play the opening round. Took 4 sets to get past Archbold. Remember, they played a couple weeks prior, a great game in the regular season that we saw. That went 5, able to win that one in 4, and then swept their big rival in Tenora in 3, 12, 20, and 21 to get to this district championship, where the Apaches led by the Green Meadows Conference Player of the Year, Kelly Kreitz. And what can you say about her? 500 kills she dominates in front of the net.
It's an obscene total, isn't it? Especially when you look at the team had 943 kills, 500 authored by Kreitz. Rightly decided as Player of the Year in the GMC. Absolute dominant performance.
Also get help from the honorable mention all GMC player Aubrey Hammer, 141 kills, 58 aces. But before we get deeper into a pregame, we'll step aside here as they are ready to play our national anthem. All right, Miles, let's talk quickly about the Eastwood Eagles coming in at 22-3. You mentioned how dominant they've been through the regular season. Included in that is 3 tournament games, all sweeps. They also elected to play in the opening round of the sectionals, where they defeated Elmwood 14, 15, and 16. Then swept Evergreen in the sectional championship game 15, 20, and 12. And then it was Swanton out of the NWOhio 18, 13, and 16. And you want to talk about a top-heavy conference of volleyball. Don't think it gets better than the Northern Buckeye when you have Eastwood, who finished as the runner-up, and then the champion in Lake, and a very good Otsego team that was third, as you take a look here at the district tournament that we have here in Otsego.
Sarah Frank definitely has a team that has been battle-tested, and it is an impressive group, especially on the front line, Randy. At some point in time in this match, they're going to have 6'3", 5'11", and 5'10", at the net. That is an imposing force at the net. Fairview's going to have to do a good job going around them. If they try to go through the blocks continuously, this is going to be an Eastwood night. Randy, also impressive as a team, hitting .299. That is outstanding for Eastwood team. Very good offensively. We've got a team that is fantastic with hitters on the front court, and we got a team in Fairview that is tremendous defensively. Something's got to give here tonight.
Two, by the way, met in the regular season back on October the 7th. So we talked about how Fairview was 23-2. Well, one of those two came to the hands of Eastwood. It was a sweep, 25-9, 25-22, 25-22. And for Eastwood, Miles, numbers kind of compare with Fairview. For the Apaches, it's kind of spread over just 2 or 3 girls up front. Eastwood does it a little bit differently. They're going to rotate a lot of players, all just as effective as what they're going to see out of the Apaches.
And it's going to really rely on Paige Hudelbrink. Listen to this stat, buddy. 768 assists, the setter. They only have 991. She has authored most of those. It's going to decide where she decides to go with the ball, right? She's going to be calling the action. Who's she going to get the hot hand to, and how's she going to work and navigate that Fairview defense? And it's going to be Paige that's going to make a lot of decisions for them.
Yeah, you got freshman McKenna Miller, 305 kills, and then the senior Nadia Miller, 241. So those are the top two. And you expect to see Lily Mulholland as well. You talked about that size that Eastwood has.
Yeah, Mulholland is an imposing force at 6'3". You got to be aware where she's at. You mentioned 214 kills. It's really a tough offense. How do you focus on one because they have so many big hitters on that front line?
All right, let's take a look at some keys to the game in this one tonight, partner. Let's start with the Eastwood Eagles.
Well, we did talk about how powerful they are on the front line, so you better power up, right? Don't be shy on that front line. Go after that Fairview defense. They like to dig it. They like to cover the floor. Let's see how good they are. Send some power. Power up. Number 2, Mount Mulholland, Lily Mulholland. Randy, I look at this one, and I couldn't believe it. 85 blocks on the year. She is going to have to do a great job at the net like she always does, and Fairview's going to have to contend with her. And then number 3, stay behind. Do not chase serves. Fairview is tremendous at serving the rock. Make sure you're staying behind it. Get that good first pass.
How about some keys of the game tonight for the Fairview Apaches?
Oh, revenge is a motivator, isn't it? You got swept early in the year. You've won 5 straight. Get that revenge. Yeah, it's better than playing someone in the final that you know you can dominate. It's tough to get mentally ready. You got revenge in mind. And then the player of the year, she must be B.I.G. big. Kelly Kreitz, 500 kills. She is big every single match, going to have to be big today. And then number 3, tempo. We've seen this team several times when they get that serve and they don't wait, they go quickly, they can get that Eastwood team out of sorts. Also in transition, quick sets by Hammer. Now transition, go quickly. Tempo is a big thing tonight for Fairview.
Yeah, kind of the newest rivalry in volleyball around Northwest Ohio. Eastwood and Fairview getting set for their matchup tonight. The officials getting everything taken care of. Nice crowd here on hand at Otsego for this Division III district final.
I always love watching the ladies before they start the match. You think they'd be all tight and nervous, right? No, you got them out there. There's some more dancing. Others are doing some kind of handshake. Look at right there, right in the middle of the floor. McKenna Miller, the freshman, she's dancing in the floor, ready to go. There's no music out here. She's dancing to the beat of her own drum.
Well, it's easy for the uniforms. Eastwood in white, Fairview in white. Fairview will have the yellow and black, Eastwood the blue and red.
And how about Eastwood, too, showing off the guns, the gun show, imposing.
The first serve of the night comes from Nevada Vogelsong, and we are underway with our Northwest District 1 district final. Kreitz is going to have that one deflected at the net. Apaches get another opportunity. This one is sent over, but it'll be long by Aubrey Hammer, and it is Eastwood who picks up the first point of the night.
Now, really a dodged a bullet on the first point because Eastwood was out of sorts offensively twice.
Eastwood will open with their first serve of the evening. This one coming from Paige Hudelbrink. Good one, sends Fairview out. Kreitz will send that one into the back row where it is dug out.
Eastwood yet to be in system offensively.
Nice set and play over for Fairview to tie this one up. We're going to take a look at the replay.
Now, what a great fake. Looks like she's going to send it right in the middle to Kreitz. And then just a little peekaboo. I see you creeping at the net.
I believe that was Haley Hammer, number 5 for Fairview. It's tied at 1 here early on. Here's a good look through a deflection. And the opening kill of the night for Eastwood, and it is the 5'11 freshman, McKenna Miller.
Hey, Mac Miller comes up big on the outside.
Miller's then subbed out as Eastwood will rotate. As Kyrie Henline will serve. Nice job in the back row by Hammer to make a play. There's one that is deflected out as Kelly Kreitz gets her first big touch of the night.
Now, the player of the year, it's what she's going to have to do against that imposing size. They're going to run a block at you. You're going to have to use it. It's going to be tough to go through those big hands and arms of Eastwood all night long.
Haley Hammer now set for the serve. Yeah, Eastwood goes to that far side when it's played over. Fairview set scrambling a little bit. Good set. This one coming right in the middle. Perfect set. And a good finish out of Eastwood as Lily Mulholland puts it away.
Yeah, really best set so far in this match by Hoodelbrink. That is a fantastic work at the net. How about that back set on the move? That's an athlete.
So Joelle Jared, the libero for Eastwood, set to serve. Fairview sends his pass maybe a little too far forward, but a nice adjustment and a good play by Kelly Kreitz.
A Hammer with the back pass right on target, and Kreitz just does what Kreitz does, puts it on the court.
Ties us up once again here early in set 1. Kreitz now with the serve, sends that into play. Eastwood again goes to that far corner. There's a little double clutch and a good move, and one that stays in play is Ayla Singer. Started the year on the JV team, steps up with a big play.
Yeah, Singer just finds the little line, gets it to hug it and fall in. You don't have to hit it 1,000 miles an hour sometimes, just put it where they're not.
It's Kelly Kreitz with the second serve.
Well, it's nasty.
First ace of the night for the GMC Player of the Year.
Henline had no chance on that one. Remember, one of our keys, stay behind the serve. When it just drops out of nowhere, awfully tough to do.
Yeah, tough to do. First 2-point lead of the night belongs to the Apaches here. Kill attempt is going to go just long as Addie Hartman had an opportunity at that one.
It tries to pound it, but gets it behind it a little too much. Can't ever get on top of it, thus it goes long.
Eastwood trying to get set up right in the middle. There's one that's put away as the Eagles battle back, get a good play.
This is why you don't want a lollipop serve, right? Easy first pass, better second, and then must crush ball. Eastwood, great job off the 1-2 and the big 3.
That's exactly what Nadia Miller did there. It's now 6-4 here early in our opening set. Let's dig in the corner. Miles talked about how great Eastwood is, and just digging the ball out. Multiple opportunities, and again, it's finished off right in the middle by Miller.
Yeah, Miller, when she's in the middle, if you don't match up with her in front of her, she is going to have nothing but free reign of terror. Another big one for Miller.
Cuts that Fairview lead down to 1. It's served there out of Jersey Shoemaker. Attempt ends up just on the back line. Fairview comes back with a point.
Yeah, something that they like to do is get Kreitz involved from that back row. As long as she takes off before the 10-foot line, she is okay. How about the top spin on that to get it to hug?
It's set, play at the net. Kill attempt that's going to go long.
I thought Kaufman might have been too nice with it. Go up and kill it. You get a free ball at the net, go ahead and kill it. The over pass almost wasn't handled.
There's one out of play.
That was Jared, good decision. Turn the shoulders, let it go long. That 3-point, Eastwood really needed one. Seemed like Fairview had momentum in their favor.
Serve attempt's going to go long. Eastwood will give the point back. trying to get a kill opportunity to that far side. That one deflected at the net. The Eagles come up with another point.
Oh, look at the extension. Great job getting herself set up, and just a fantastic snapdragon to get the point. With so many players on this front line are impressive for Eastwood.
Addie Hartman with a good serve that Kreitz will have to play. She gets the first and third touch. That one dug out deep in the back row. Coming cross court, the good dives there. Liberty Vogelsong kept it alive. One of the longer rallies we've had here. Just touched, and now it is Fairview's opportunity. And now we'll get a whistle, and we're going to have a double hit called on Fairview.
Fairview's asking, well, didn't Eastwood have a double hit on the serve? If you're going to call it tight, make sure you're calling it tight for both.
Another solid serve out of Hartman. Dick gets away. Shoemaker tried to come up with a play for Eastwood. Could have rolled that off her arm as the ball ended up out of play.
Well, Abby Smith comes up with a kill. Remember, she had the Player of the Game award against Archbold early in the year. If they're going to win tonight, you believe Abby Smith's going to have a pretty good night.
Fairview will give the point right back as the serve, as you saw, caught the top of the net. Eastwood back to serve, down one. By the way, the winner's going to get a little bit of time off. They're not going to play again for 8 days. They won't play a district semifinal until next Thursday at Liberty Benton.
Great up by Miller.
Set in the middle for Kreitz, but that one is dug out. Eastwood now on the attack. It is Fairview that comes up with it. Is Abby Smith with the dig. Played well in the back row. Another pass on target. And just climbing the ladder and reaching for that one, Lily Mulholland.
Oh, watch Mulholland. Look how high she is above the net. Hits the 10-foot line with that kill. Power up. Eastwood doing a good job.
Makes us even at 10. Heads-up play there for Fairview as Bethany Singer able to get that over the net, but another good set-up and a perfect placement out of Eastwood.
Yeah, just look at the difference in extension, right? Fairview doing everything they can to try and get a block up in front of it. But that is just on another level, the height and the extension. Impressive stuff.
Boodlebrink with the serve, a high pass. This one's going to hit the stick. Kind of joke, we've been at Fairview a couple of times this year, and everything's in play with the low ceiling that they have to endure for home games. I don't think you're going to have to worry about that here at Otsego.
Yeah, that's a high ceiling here. Fairview has one of the lowest ceilings, and it's definitely a home court advantage when they play.
We saw that come into play during their sectional final win. Had a couple plays with Archbold. The officials weren't quite sure what to do. Catch Eastwood having two players both dive for the ball. Ace served up there by Aubrey Hammer.
And a good response by Hammer. Aubrey Hammer, one of the serve aces, 53 aces on this team.
Eastwood is getting a play again, going to that far side of the net near the benches. It's been their successful spot as they picked up another point.
Eastwood definitely has to make sure the Miller family is on the bus before they leave town each time, right? The Millers show up big time, making a living on that left-hand side of the floor.
Kyrie Henline with another serve. This one, however, is long. And we are even once again.
That sure is a fine line. You know, giving free points on serve or being difficult with the serve. You got to get it in a match of this magnitude.
Yeah, Haley Hammer with a serve. That one played by Henline, but it goes straight up and behind her. So Fairview now back in front after the ace.
Aubrey Hammer with 53 aces. Haley not too far behind with 34. Just picks up her 35th on the year.
And now a good block. Kreitz shows the extension there. She gets that for Fairview.
Yeah, 39 blocks on the year for Kreitz. But you see the difference, right? When you serve tough and you make that first pass for Eastwood, throw the set off, you know, the third one's not so good. Good job by Kreitz.
Eastwood setting up the back set pass, and now it is Fairview that gets through a block as Aubrey Hammer steps up
Yeah, how about the enthusiasm by Aubrey Hammer after navigating that block, and it looks like Eastwood's going to get a timeout.
And Fairview with its biggest lead here in the opening set. We'll take a break on NWOhio.live.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate does not have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. Brian Ford, where good values mean a great deal. Chappie's Snappy Dogs, New York-style hot dogs, smoked sausage, and huge brats. Call Carol at 419-297-1004 or look us up on Facebook. Bricks to Clicks, saving you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit at 29133 George Street in Millbury, Ohio. Additional sponsorship includes American Property Preservation, Direct Link.
Hey, we want to thank all of our sponsors that have been with us all season long here for our first year of volleyball at NWOhio.live. We do plan on carrying a handful of boys and girls high school basketball games as well. So if you are like what you are seeing, want to be a part of it, just get a hold of us. We are fairly easy to find on the social media realm. Ball ends up out of play following the timeout.
Yeah, Facebook, Twitter. I'm sorry, the X, right? It's no longer Twitter.
I think you have to say the X, formerly known as Twitter. I think it's the official call. Eastwood nearly
almost celebrated too early.
Gave away a point on the celebration, but able to put that away thanks to the block in the middle. Eagles with the serve, down one.
I believe that was Nadia Miller, 60 blocks on the year, gets that one.
Eastwood will end up giving the point right back over, however.
Yeah, if Eastwood loses this first set, they're going to really lament the fact that they gave away so many free points.
Kelly Kreitz, good serve that is dug out. Getting the dug and trying to get the push. Now Kreitz from the back, able to send this one over. And a heads-up play. That was going to be played, and it was Kyrie Henline, number 2. You're going to just see out of your screen, calls off her teammate, not realizing that was out of play.
Yeah, great catch by you. France was going to play it, but now all of a sudden, Kyrie Henline comes in and says, no, my friend, my buddy, my teammate, let that go.
We'll see Jersey Shoemaker with a serve. Yet another one that goes just long. Keeps the door open for Fairview, and that allows them to hang on to the lead.
You see Coach Frank looking at her assistant coach. Why do they do that?
One played at the net. Fairview with a little bit of trouble, but it is dug out. And second effort, that one ends up over. As Addie Hartman comes up on that far side.
Yeah, tremendous cross-court set. This has been a problem here, though, the service game. 125 serve errors coming into tonight, and they've added that total quickly.
Nadia Miller with one that is in play. Eastwood able to get a set. That one bounced back. That one's going to get officials. See the line judge just off your screen saying that it did touch the stake. Is that what we're calling it? The post? I guess it depends on
the pin,
where
the
we're
post,
at.
the stake.
The foul pole, the fair pole.
Yeah, World Series starting. Let's call it the foul pole.
Okay. Just the way everyone predicted it, Rangers Diamondbacks. Diving effort made there. That starts with the libero for Fairview as Liberty Vogelsong kept that in play, and the Apaches end up sending it over.
I believe it was Addie Hartman that comes up with the kill. Vogelsong working hard to get the ball back up. Just too much firepower at the front line.
Good setup and good kill out of Fairview as Abby Smith puts that away in the middle.
Yeah, Abby Smith, look at the extension that she's able to climb the wall with. Goes up, snaps it over top. Having herself a good first set. If she can continue that, it's going to be really tough for Eastwood to focus just on Kreitz.
Bethany Singer with the good serve. Eastwood has to play this from the back row. This one is set up, coming to the near side. Cross-court attempt. Does get up into the ceiling, so it does come into play. Eastwood will finish that off. On the left-handed set over. That one's going to stay in play. Haley Hammer on that far sideline steps up.
Oh, the wily veteran surveys the floor, goes with the little left-handed flipper. Hugs the line, and first one to 20, always an advantage.
Fairview there right now. You see that in our NWOhio.live scoreboard. And a good block as well as Aubrey Hammer steps up.
Oh, look at the work by Hammer. Stuck in the middle late, getting out there, but gets her hands active. Tremendous block by Hammer.
Fairview in a good spot, leading this one by 2. Eastwood comes back, and that is the type of thing that Eastwood can do to you.
Yeah, when they're in system, watch out, right? That's why a lollipop serve is going to be tough. I know Fairview wants to get it in, but when they've served the middle of the floor softly, Eastwood's made them pay.
Addie Hartman with a good serve. Attack just catches the top of the net. Another play sends Fairview scrambling as Eastwood is able to come back and tie this one back up.
Good effort by Hammer to try to get it back up in the air.
Hartman with a serve. This one played in that back row. Come back to Kreitz. Set up in the middle. Now Hammer sets it over. Now it's Eastwood's turn. Right back. That one dug out well in the back row. Kreitz gets it. And now we're going to put those with a call of a carry. And Fairview will reclaim the lead.
Now look at the student section from Fairview. Got Big Chief blocks a lot over there.
Hi, how are you?
Look at the Chief. I guess it's a whiteout, would you say?
Well, it goes good with Eastwood's blackout on the opposite side. Kreitz in the middle. That one comes head high for Jersey Shoemaker.
Kreitz asked Shoemaker, do you like playing darts? Well, good, because you get to beat a dartboard.
Timeout will take one as well as Fairview tries to win this opening set.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by American Property Preservation, assisting homeowners and businesses to maintain and improve their properties, including excavating, concrete, doors, windows, siding, roofing, and decks. 40 years experience, high-quality work, fair prices. H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate does not have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. Direct Link Appliance of Bryan and Wasion. Local appliance sales and service. We service all brands: Whirlpool, Maytag, GE, and Speed Queen. Additional sponsorship includes Brian Ford, Chappie's Snappy Dogs, Bricks to Clicks.
Now Fairview trying to close out and do something that they did not do in the regular season when these two met, and that is win a set against Eastwood. The Apaches up 23-21 as we close out our opening set. And Eastwood able to go right back to work. Perfect pass, perfect finish by Lily Mulholland.
Oh, look at the extension by Mulholland. Mount Mulholland climbing the net. Even better set, though, by Hoodlebrink.
Listed at 6'3", and I think every bit of that. Add the arm extension, there's a lot there. Fairview trying to match. This one played by Eastwood off the dig. Kreitz sends this up. Now she gets the pass and the tip. And what a diving effort there as France keeps that alive.
France pancaked that one. Let's see if Eastwood can get a point off to the save.
Trying to get a good pass to the outside through the block. It's a good kill for Eastwood as they battle back.
Now Miley France isn't going to get credit for the kill, but she saved that point. And the emphatic fist pump afterwards.
That's McKenna Miller, the freshman, number 9, that steps up, and now we are tied at 23. As Eastwood or Fairview check that as to nearly go into the stands, come up with a play. And it's a good pass. As Hoodlebrink puts that in the perfect spot.
Now, what do you do with the free ball? You make them pay, don't you?
Well, Eastwood took a timeout, down 23-21. Now they serve with a chance to take this opening set. From just inside the back row, it is played by the Apaches. Kreitz will get this one. Eastwood able to save this one. Kreitz from the middle gets through the block, and we're going to have some extended time in set one.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to go through the block, don't you? One-on-one, Kreitz says, I have more power than you. Knots this thing up at 24.
Now, who can put together back-to-back points? A block by Fairview, back to Eastwood. This one is set over, and into the net it goes, and now it is the Apaches with the opportunity.
Now, sometimes you get a little anxious. I think that's what happened to Mulholland. France again did a great job saving that point early.
Serving for the chance to take this opening set is Fairview. And that one played and kept alive. That one, however, is not through the tip. Who else with Mulholland steps up?
I don't know what you put in front of Mulholland, right? With that extension, she's about 6'7".
Here's Kyrie Henline to serve. This one played near the back row, up by the net. Just a tip through a set of hands and a good play as Haley Hammer steps up, and now she's going to serve with a chance for Fairview to take the win again.
A third time in this first set that Hammer's able to use a little left-handed flipper to get a point.
Serve in the air. This one is playable.
Free ball.
Set up Kreitz. That one's going to be deflected. The big fist goes over. And now we're going to have Eastwood called for a net violation, and that's how Fairview will take the opening set. So the Apaches, 27-25, they win set one, and we'll take a break here on NWOhio.live.
If you're looking for a sweet career, Spangler Candy Company is hiring. Spangler's positive work culture, excellent benefits, work-life balance, and competitive pay make it one of the most respected employers in Northwest Ohio. Visit SpanglerCandy.com to learn about available jobs in production, maintenance, and other skilled trades. Spangler makes nationally recognized and beloved candy brands, including Dum Dums, Candy Canes, and Bit-O-Honey. We'd love to tell you more about how you can grow with our company. Apply today at www.spanglercandy.com.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by Optimal Performance Fitness. Fitness coaching in a team setting of like-minded individuals. Located at 1445 Scott Street in Napoleon. Willis Electric, industrial, commercial, and residential contractor serving our communities and beyond. Visit Willis.com to learn more.
Hey, we also want to thank JD's Auto Repair and Highly Wrecked and Mended in Sherwood for stepping up and being a sponsor of Fairview Volleyball tonight as well. So the Apaches, I don't want to say rolled through tournament action so far, had that battle with Archbold and came back and won against their rivals again Tenora in the district.
Hey, so these ladies are playing so hard, their bodies are going to be sore. They might need JD's body repair tomorrow to help them out. I saw that they do custom bike painting. Our camera guy Curtis, he's got himself a motorcycle.
That's true.
Curtis needs to get over there and get his bike painted up.
Take my 10-speed over there. Is that not that bike? We do want to thank all of our sponsors, the Spangler Candy Company, Bricks to Clicks, JD's Auto Bobby, H2H Realty, Optimal Performance Fitness, another place everyone probably want to stop by after getting through this. Chappie Snappy Dogs, Direct Link, Brian Ford, Willis Electric, American Property Preservation, and Northwest State Community College. So without them, we wouldn't be able to do our first year of volleyball, and we're going to mention this quite a few times, kind of hammered the point home. We are coming back with both boys and girls basketball here on NWOhio.live, so if you're watching and you like what you see and you want to be a part of it, and you can contact any or all of us through all of social media, just search NWOhio.live.
Well, Coach Cholik definitely likes what she sees, right? What an effort by her ladies. Scrappy to get that first set. Looked like it either could have been either way.
Had Eastwood on the ropes at 23-21. Eastwood battled back, serving with a chance to win it at 25-23. And then we went back and forth before Fairview able to claim that opening set 27-25. Again, the Apaches trying to defend their district title. Winner's going to go on and play Thursday night at Liberty Benton in the regional tournament. And as Miles and I have kind of talked in multiple sports, that's kind of when the dreams of state start to get real,
Yeah,
right?
it does, right? Everybody dreams, but often your most difficult step is getting out of the district.
It's teams that you're the most familiar with and high-quality opponents most of the time.
Absolutely.
So there's something there. Once you get to the regional, you kind of play with house money, so to speak. So Eastwood ready to begin the serve on set number 2. This one is in the air and underway. Both teams with quick hands at the net. A good block that is played out, and now Fairview sent scrambling. Singer that will send it over. And there is the pass in the middle, and that has been gone with that play to the outside. This one right here in the middle has been one of the most effective plays of the night.
Yeah, the middle has just been wide open. You got the height, and then you have the single coverage in the middle. Mulholland makes it difficult to defend. She is almost automatic in the middle.
Poodlebrink with a good serve. This one is blocked back. Fairview will send this one up and over. Poodlebrink gets that pass, and now the play to the outside. And is that a little bit of the running man? I'm not quite sure what we saw there out of McKenna Miller.
Oh, Mac Miller coming up with some big hits again. And then the celebration, the high knees.
Oh, makes John Riggins proud. Little Roger Craig there. And sent high into the air. Fairview again kind of sent scrambling. Kreitz with their back to the net plays it. This time, big play dug out as Vogelsong steps in front of that one. And a good battle at the net. This time won by Fairview's Abby Smith.
Abby Smith comes up with a two-hand right there, thumbs together. Got to be strong when you go against Mulholland in the middle. Abby Smith.
Heady play, letting Mulholland kind of touch it first and then able to come back after she realized where that was going to go.
That kind of describes Abby Smith, doesn't it? She is just one of those players, always makes right choices.
Setting up the wheel to the outside. This one's going to end up out of play for Kreitz.
Kreitz tried to get the official to say it had been tipped. Not going to win that argument.
Headline set to serve for Eastwood. Eagles up 3-1 early in set 2. Fairview coming from the back. They'll go over with Kreitz. That one ends up out of play.
Back-to-back hitting errors by Kreitz. You don't see that very often, but one thing that Eastwood's done a better job early in the second set, serves are going in. No free points.
Part of the reason why they have this early lead. One deflected at the net and sends Eastwood scrambling a little bit, but they do get a play. And now Fairview the opportunity, and we are going to have a double hit call. You kind of saw that one coming.
They did, just never really got underneath it. You wonder if they get another point here, Eastwood, that is, if Fairview will call timeout. No momentum at all.
Headline with a good serve. Kreitz has to dig this one out of the net off the block. Second opportunity is cleared. Good pass, and now we're going to get a net violation. Fairview will pick up a point.
Well, they needed one in the worst way, didn't they?
Did. Send Aubrey Hammer, I believe, back to serve for the Apaches. Just clears the net. Standing in the way, it's Kreitz. Gets the block. Pass this time goes to the sideline. And with force, that one is cleared.
Oh, here comes a boom, baby. Look at that. Just barely passed the 10-foot line. Got to get the speed gun. Want to see how hard that is.
That's where our friends at Optimal Performance Fitness will step up. And now Fairview trying to match, but that one is blocked. Singer's able to send this to the back row. And it's going to be a good point there. Headline tries to reach out and make a play, but deflects it out.
We saw Keely color a couple times this year for Archbold, and I thought she can bring some heat on the outside, right, with that power. I would like to see a matchup against it, right? Can we get that?
A kill-off?
A kill-off.
I got to be careful how you say that, yeah.
Get a speed gun. Show out the power.
Wright's showing a little finesse in the middle of that front row. Oh, good play there by Franzler back to the net. Wright's trying to get a little tip. That one comes back. And it is point for the Apaches.
And just like that, now back within 2. Great shot. You see the focus of the ladies from Fairview.
There is one that is, again, it's a violation. Ball was out of play. Third whistle come from the far side official.
You see France checking out right there. Boy, she gave them a spark in that first set. Great court coverage.
Jersey Shoemaker with the serve there for Eastwood. Kreitz is going to have this one deflect off a couple sets of hands. It's the Eagles to get it played. Pass a little off the mark. That one kind of went straight up. No one looking for it. Off a deflection. That one well played by the Apaches. Now they'll clear it. Here's Eastwood with the opportunity. With the good set and better block in the middle is Kreitz with a big play.
Well, this will get him fired up in Fairview. Look at Kreitz construction, building walls in Fairview since 2023.
Now Kreitz will serve with their team down 2. And a good play made at the net there for Eastwood as they go to Nadia Miller.
Now, how do you like that, right? All these power shots, and sometimes this takes a little bit of a dink over top the net to get a point.
Eastwood back with a serve, leading this one. Kreitz comes up with it from the back row. And that one just inside the back line.
Oh, Mac Miller, man, she loves to celebrate, doesn't she? Quick with a smile. She'll light up the court. And she'll light you up with that power on the outside.
Good serve, and now Fairview with it. Great effort given in that back row for Eastwood, but just out of play. Now Liberty Vogelsong will come on to serve. Her biggest role is libero for this team for Fairview.
She's been outstanding so far in this match. Her court coverage in that first set was outstanding. You see it there again.
Kill attempt tried from that back row, but it is dug out by Eastwood. Now Fairview able to go on the attack. Second time caught with just a little tip. This time it's Hoodlebrink that comes up with it.
Yeah, watch Hoodlebrink. She sees the hole in the middle, right? Said, oh, Miss Hammer, I saw you in the first set. I see you. I can do it too.
So Fairview wins the timeout. We'll take one as well here on NWOhio.live.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate does not have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. Brian Ford, where good values mean a great deal. Chappie's Snappy Dogs, New York-style hot dogs, smoked sausage, and huge brats. Call Carol at 419-297-1004 or look us up on Facebook. Bricks to Clicks, saving you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit at 29133 George Street in Millbury, Ohio. Additional sponsorship includes American Property Preservation, Direct Link,
Brady Roberts, Miles Holliday back with you here at Otsego. 10-6. Eastwood with a lead in set 2. Addie Hartman starts off with the good serve following the timeout and a block. As Fairview able to keep that alive as they dig it out of the net.
Yeah, it was Abby Smith that dug it out.
It's Eastwood's opportunity to throw the block party. And ends up in the back row where Kelly Kreitz will pick up the point.
A great little top spin on it by Kreitz that gets it to fall in. And, buddy, do they have a defibrillator here at Otsego? Because someone might need it tonight. The action is just unbelievable.
That's a good question, as I'm going to kind of pan the room and look for one on the wall. Deflection that ends up a couple rows into the stands. Eastwood adds to its lead.
Now, the Eastwood student section now starting to get a little bit loud.
They don't want to make fun of them, a late arriving Eastwood crowd. The Fairview group got here early. Good play in the middle as again Eastwood sets up to Mulholland.
Yeah, there's that student section for Eastwood.
And we do want to credit the Eastwood faithful. Miles and I got here about the same time, an hour before the match is ready to start. And I think you and I saw the same thing in the parking lot.
How about that?
Little tailgating going on a Wednesday night here at Otsego.
Yeah, both communities, a lot to celebrate. Two fantastic volleyball teams.
Fairview's able to clear this one. Eastwood setting up that play in the middle. They go back to Mulholland. Liberty Vogelsong with the opportunity, but her dig attempt ends up into the crowd. No souvenirs. They got to throw it back.
Got to change that rule, right? Let them keep the ball.
Maybe volleyball prices go down. Pass straight up. Fairview nearly caught looking. This time, out using Mulholland as the decoy going to the outside.
Yeah, look at all the attention in the middle on Mulholland, as you correctly said, and get it back outside. When they get that first pass, this offense is awfully tough to stop.
Fairview trying to go on the attack, and now we'll get a carry on the pass attempt here. Troubles begin to continue for the Apaches.
Fairview definitely snacking on some danger right here, down 8.
Just trying to come back. They go with Hammer, sends this over. Again, going back to the outside. And it's Mac Miller comes up with a big play.
Yeah, they just love that left-hand side, don't they? Well, why not? When you got Skywalkers over there.
I don't know which way to go, if it's a Star Wars reference or Starcade. Fairview, wait, come back there. About 6 people will know what we're talking about.
I love the back set, and of course getting Smith off the net, giving her a chance to work. Don't squeeze the net on top of her. Has to deal with the blocks. Give her enough room to navigate.
So here's Nevada Vogelsong. Had the opening serve for Fairview. Just had kind of a quiet night. And how about the Matrix-like move out of Liberty Vogelsong to make sure that doesn't catch a part of her.
Well, it started with the serve, right? That was nasty.
Good thing she didn't take the blue pill. Eastwood comes back. That one is going to be blocked at the net. Hammer gets that one set right back in front of her.
Nastiness at the net. Isn't it impressive? Mulholland just continues to assert herself in this match. 85 blocks coming in, adding to that total. Just a junior. You got to believe that she's on some people's radar.
Headline able to get the good serve here now as Eastwood will play this. Diving effort made there by Vogelsong, but here's Kreitz. That one might have been mishit. Go into the middle, Mulholland. This comes back up. Go the opposite way to Hammer, and that one's going to fall through. Saw a couple of Eastwood players in the back row kind of look at each other.
It goes off the hand.
I thought that was yours. Aubrey Hammer now to serve. That one just stays inside.
I have no idea how that dropped. It looked for sure it was going to go long. Can't blame the ladies from Eastwood in that back row. Just fell in.
Do want to say the folks at Otsego have gone all in as there's a kill attempt that is set back. second opportunity. That one does clear. And Otsiko's gone all out on the orange and black. You see the orange and black on the lines here. But the parking lot, the orange lines for the parking spots.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the colors here is orange.
They are all in on the school colors.
Aren't you glad that they did that?
Yeah. Saw that one coming. Joelle Jared, the libero for Eastwood with a serve. Kreitz will have her attempt blocked. And a score for Fairview. Ayla Singer steps up.
Hudelbrink has been fantastic on the move all night long. That time, though, trying to turn her body and get ready for the pass. Hands were just too separated.
Here's Haley Hammer. The laser serve that is sent. So an ace for the Apaches. They try to get back into this one.
Hammer can slice you and dice you with her serve. This is a big one. Get it back to 4.
He's up now. So that one is going to be played again at that middle. Fairview sends this one long. Saw some of the hands of maybe a push out of some of the Fairview faithful, but no call.
Shoemaker, 37 aces on the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ladies on this team have over 30 aces.
Touch play at the net for Fairview. Now it's Eastwood is going to come back cross court. They're going to set up Kreitz in the middle. That one is going to be deflected out, so Kreitz with a kill. Fairview does try to come back again, now 19-14.
Yeah, Kreitz is kind of like that old gun in the Old West, right? Only takes one opportunity to get the shot.
That one snuck up on headline. I think at first she thought that was going to head out, then decided to play it late, ends up out of bounds, and an ace for the GMC Player of the Year. Kreitz with another opportunity. This one playable, and the block stays in bounds, and a great play up front by the Apaches.
Don't look now. It's within 3.
Now it's Eastwood that wants a timeout, so we'll take one as well here on NWOhio.live.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by American Property Preservation, assisting homeowners and businesses to maintain and improve their properties, including excavating, concrete, doors, windows, siding, roofing, and decks. 40 years experience, high-quality work, fair prices. H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate does not have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. Direct Link Appliance of Bryan and Wasion. Local appliance sales and service. We service all brands: Whirlpool, Maytag, GE, and Speed Queen. Additional sponsorship includes Brian Ford, Chappie's Snappy Dogs, Bricks to Clicks.
Well, like Miles said, don't look now. Fairview's got themselves back into this. Down 19-16. Their fans definitely making a lot of noise as they have throughout the tournament trail. As Kelly Kreitz set to serve once again. And it's going to be another ace. There's trouble in the back row for the libero, Joelle Jarrett.
Yeah, thank you very much. See Coach Cholik right there. Has anyone done a better job in Northwest Ohio than her?
Better part of last few years, Fairview been on top. And what about the girls programs at Fairview and all they've been able to accomplish? Eastwood able to come back with Hartman on that left side. The runs in volleyball, the runs in girls basketball, softball
with the
winning
state
a state title, yeah.
All because of Paul Junker, the athletic director over there.
By the way, had a young Randy Roberts in his gym class at Evergreen Middle School in the late 90s. There's a kill attempt that ends up on the line.
This is going to be a heartbreaker for Fairview. Lets it go. Yep, falls in. Good call by the linesman on the back. Gets this thing back to 4.
we saw Eastwood able to battle back after being down late. Fairview ended up getting the win. Now Fairview's turn. Are they able to come back? Can Eastwood put them away? And now we will get a carry call.
I think it's the right call. Addie Hartman, in gym class he called it the catch and throw, right? Mm-hmm. On the move. Held it in her hand, then threw it. Coach Frank does not like the call.
This is Liberty Vogelsong with the opportunity. One is blocked back. Eastwood able to keep it alive. It's time to come to the near side. Good pass on target there by Haley Hammer. Miller plays this one. Smith, that one is deflected, and we're going to get a whistle. And I believe we're going to have ourselves a net violation.
Now Hoodelbrink's going to get called for getting into the net. That'll get the Fairview crowd loud again, back to 2.
Another serve from Vogelsong. It's playable, and when all else fails, Eastwood will just find something in that far corner, and McKenna Miller.
Yeah, McKenna Miller. She just had that, no doubt about it. Ladies, I don't know why you're setting anybody else but me.
Now she flipped the switch. There was no dancing. There's no celebration. It's time to get to work. They try to close out Fairview. They'll get help with the ace there.
Let's see if they go back at Kreitz again.
Hartman with the serve. This one is played by Kreitz in the middle of that back row. Coming up front, Hammer. He's going to be dug out. Mulholland played it in the middle. Got a piece of it. Tried to get the block, but Fairview comes back with a point.
Now look at the pass, though, by Kreitz. Running away. Puts it on a dime to Hammer. Hammer off the net. Can she use the block?
Back to that outside. That one deflected and played. Fairview the opportunity with Kreitz. And now we're going to get another whistle. And I believe another net violation to call here. Let's see if we see it. Yep.
A great job by the official on the far side.
And now the ace served up, and all of a sudden, it's down to a 1-point game. Eastwood will take a timeout. We'll keep it here, 23-22, as the Apaches have battled back.
Yeah, you see Big Chiefs blocks a lot down there, getting the Fairview crowd up, and
just coming up with a different name for him every time, huh?
He's fired up, man. And why not? This Fairview group is making a monumental comeback in this second set. Boy, if they can steal this one, it's going to be a long way towards them getting it. And partner, are you not entertained? Is this great or what?
This has been high-level stuff.
Look at Sarah Frank on your screen, though. No panic in her face as she's got her team locked on. Good use of the second timeout to settle things down. Last time they called the timeout, they gave up an ace. Let's see how they respond this time.
Both teams breaking the huddles here with a few seconds to go. Good serve. This one played by Eastwood. Now it is Fairview with it near the net. They come back, hammer to hammer. That one's going to be blocked back. And now Eastwood 1 point away from tying this up.
Absolute huge block. The reaction time was absolutely fantastic by Lily Mulholland. Held in the middle, got out late.
Here is the senior. Paige Hoodelbrink gets the serve. Fairview will play it. Kreitz in the back, sends it long. And Eastwood has tied up our district final as they'll take the second set, 25-22. Well, we're guaranteed to play at least 4 now. We'll see how the pivotal third set plays out when we come back on NWOhio.live.
If you're looking for a sweet career, Spangler Candy Company is hiring. Spangler's positive work culture, excellent benefits, work-life balance, and competitive pay make it one of the most respected employers in Northwest Ohio. Visit SpanglerCandy.com to learn about available jobs in production, maintenance, and other skilled trades. Spangler makes nationally recognized and beloved candy brands, including Dum Dums, Candy Canes, and Bit of Honey. We'd love to tell you more about how you can grow with our company. Apply today at www.spanglercandy.com.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by Optimal Performance Fitness, fitness coaching in a team setting of like-minded individuals, located at 1445 Scott Street in Napoleon. Willis Electric, industrial, commercial, and residential contractor serving our communities and beyond. Visit willis.com to learn more.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
Ready to go for set number 3. Now tied at 1 apiece after Eastwood able to hang on to win our second one 25-22. That was after Fairview was able to take the opener 27-25. Rainey Roberts with Miles Holliday. We're going to be in Defiance tomorrow night for the Division 4 district final. A bit of a surprise there. Thought we were going to see the top 2 seeds in Hilltop and Ayersville. We will still see the Ayersville Pilots. However, their opponent now will be a familiar foe out of the Green Meadows Conference, as Edgerton pulled the upset in 4, and now it's Bulldogs and Pilots.
Yeah, we thought we'd see Hilltop, but Edgerton does pull the upset against Hilltop last night, and it shows you exactly how tough the GMC is in volleyball.
Yeah.
2 teams there in the finals, and of course Fairview here in front of us. Coaching and players in that conference, fantastic.
See the Eastwood team now huddled in.
How that timeout by Coach Frank was huge. Fairview had battled back to get it to 22 and called a timeout, able to get the last 3 points to win that second set. And you talk to any volleyball coach, what's the most important set? Set number 2. Because if you lose the first and you lose the second, yeah, it's a really tough
your back's
task.
against the wall now.
Yep.
Now this could be the pivotal one. The winner's going to take a 2-1 lead. Seen that's kind of played out a couple of different ways throughout the years on the volleyball court. Interesting conversation held out on the floors. Paige Schudelbrink, after ending the team huddle, went straight over to the up official, had a conversation.
Well, you're always working the officials, aren't you? They've been consistent tonight. They've called the double contact a couple times, been very tight on net play. If you touch that net at all, it is a violation.
Fairview will have the opening serve as we begin set 3. Nevada Vogelsong will send this into the air, where it's going to be deflected out. So good ace to begin set 3, and it is the Apaches who take the early lead.
Yeah, she had 53 of those during the regular season.
And now Vogelsong's second serve is played a little bit better out of Eastwood. However, it's a good block as the Apaches will take a 2-0 lead.
Now, the only time Fairview has had a response to Mulholland in the middle has been when Kreitz or Smith has been in the middle checking her.
Third opportunity, this one have to be played from the back, but it is done. Now Fairview comes back to Kreitz. That time it is Eastwood with the block. I believe that was Mulholland in the middle, and it's now 2-1.
Yeah, Mulholland says to Kreitz, I saw what you did to me. It's time to return to favor.
Mulholland in the middle, like that new TV sitcom.
Isn't that Malcolm in the middle? Ah, I got you.
Malcolm's now a professional race car driver.
Well, rubbing his racing and blocking his volleyball. And going right through the block right there is Miller. She has been impressive on that left-hand side.
Hudelbrink will serve again, tied at 2. Doesn't have to reach very far to send that one over the net. Quick set is played. Hudelbrink Nothing more than just reactionary to send that over. Free ball here for Fairview. And it's Kreitz who sends it out. Fairview players were looking for maybe a deflection or a touch, but they're not going to get one.
They tried to run a slide play early in that point, but it was scouted out really well by Eastwood, denied it.
Fairview going to that far side where again they'll get a block for Eastwood. It's Mulholland for the second time here in the set. Continues to run the service line for Udelbrink. Into the back row, just out. Line judge right on top of that.
That was a problem for Eastwood in set number 1, giving away free points with their service game. They buttoned that down in that second set.
Fairview able to come back with an ace. That one played out. Quick serve out of Aubrey Hammer. Let's see what she'll do here. As soon as that whistle is sounded to put this in play, they're ready to go. And that time it's Kreitz with a kill.
Yeah, how about Kreitz? What do you do when you get free pizza? You eat it. Kreitz absolutely destroys it.
Aubrey Hammer set once again. He's in that ready position for the whistle. Set up that far side for Miller. That one's going to be dug out. Sets up Kreitz. Set is made and trying to come up with a play. You saw Bethany Singer from her knees nearly made the play.
When you watch Miller play, you forget that she's a freshman. I mean, she does not conduct herself. She plays like a veteran player. That time, a little bit of touch on the outside to show us power all night long. That time, the finesse gets the point.
Enline will then serve up an ace to put Eastwood in front. I think the Eastwood student section heard you have now started chanting, "She's a freshman." Someone who is not a freshman is the GMC Player of the Year. He comes up with a big kill.
Now, Kreitz is going to get credit for the kill, but an unbelievable back set by Hammer to get her senior kill artist in position for the point.
Ties this up again here in this third set. Eastwood struggling some of the serve reception as Haley Hammer offers up an ace.
Now 153 receive errors coming in to the night. You see that's a problem for them at times.
What hasn't been a problem is going to that left-hand side and working right around the corner.
Nadia Miller says, hey, that Miller last name, something to live up to. I'm the veteran, I'll get one.
Jared gets the serve. And Kreitz, the big wind-up bend, as one of the favorite basketball commentators of mine says, with a kiss.
With the kiss. The smooch.
Diving effort that ends up by the scorer's table. Fairview with back-to-back points. Who doesn't love Bill Raftery?
Onions. The third ace in this third set for Fairview, keeping them in this thing.
Kreitz to send this one into play. Now Eastwood on the attack. Kreitz now with the dig as well. She's working hard from that back row. Doesn't really come off the court at all. Set up in the middle, I should say.
Yeah, middle Miller.
It is middle Miller.
So much of Eastwood's offense, when they are rolling, comes from productivity in the middle. A severe height advantage against these smaller defenders in front of them from Fairview.
Shoemaker now with the serve. Hammer sends it to the front row. Smith comes up and had it in the corner, the diving effort, and for Eastwood, a little wipe at the brow as you thought you caught a deflection.
Yeah, Fairview thought for sure it was in. They asked for some help on it. Topside official said, no, we got it.
Shoemaker with a serve and the tie. Fairview's able to play this one. Pass comes up, a little tip for Miller. And now the setup again to that far side. This time Addie Hartman with a kill.
On any other team, Hartman would be their go-to player with 161 kills. But you have lots of good shooters. You let them all shoot.
Sets up Shoemaker with another serve with their team up 1. So you get to the midway point of set number 3. And that one is a good set as Fairview able to tie this up. So that will send Liberty Vogelsong to serve. Set comes back. One player left in the back row. And that's all Eastwood needed there. Vogelsong sends his pass high in the air.
Oh, I thought that was double contacted. Now that right there, Hartman had a funny spin coming out of it, but officials were right on top of it. They say no, and Eastwood's able to take advantage of it. Good hands by Hartman.
What wasn't double contacted was Nadia Miller getting all of that one now. Gets the serve. Eastwood will play this one. See who Fairview's hammer gets it. Eagles trying to make a play near the stands. That one stays out of play.
Hoodlebrink never gave up on it. Almost a miraculous shot to get over top.
And now we'll see Bethany Singer with a serve for Fairview. Back pass coming back to Hartman. A few times they've gone to this near side. It's been effective for Eastwood.
Really a free shot. Held the defense in the middle. Nobody was able to get in front. Hartman had a free shot and took advantage of it. Great set by Hoodlebrink.
Hartman now with the serve. A little bit of a sidewinder. Getting through a block will be Abby Smith. She comes up with a kill.
The intensity was evident on Abby Smith after that kill.
So now we will see Fairview ready to serve. And how about one that stays in play to that far side by Nevada Vogelsong?
Does it? It does. Even though Shoemaker has the look of dismay to her teammates.
Puts Fairview back on top. Pass to that far side. This one is blocked, but Eastwood will get it back. Vogelsong with a dig to keep that alive. Kreitz might have jumped just a little too early. Had to adjust. And we come back to Hammer. That one is blocked again. Kreitz wheels around through the block. Eastwood able to dig that onto the net. And now we'll get a whistle. And we're going to get a double hit. And that's going to draw the ire of everyone in black and yellow.
Coach Cholik, she was up in a hurry. She said, how do you call that when Eastwood had a lift?
And we have had a yellow card given here. I believe the Fairview coaching staff might have just been banished to the bench.
I don't think Coach Cholik minds. She got her point across. You got to love the fact that you play for a fiery coach. Let's see if it sparks Fairview.
Come back to Kreitz. That block's going to end up out of play. So for the moment, Fairview will come back. Aubrey Hammer will serve.
We should just get a camera on Miller and her celebrations, right? Look at that all the way outside, and then the high knee celebration by Miller. Can we get an ISO cam on Miller? Just leave it on her for the celebrations.
Fairview trying to catch Eastwood napping, just getting the set over. Eastwood coming back. Miller clear this one. Is Kreitz going through the block?
Every single point is an absolute war in this third set.
That might be that way the rest of the night. Here's Haley Hammer to serve. Eastwood on the third hit is able to send this one out. As that lead has grown to 2, one of the rare times someone's taken more than a 1-point lead. Haley Hammer now left this one a little short. Eastwood able to play it. Kreitz the first hit and the third hit, and it's the most important too.
Well, she's on the Player of the Year in the GMC for a reason. Taste my heat, Eastwood.
And the Eagles want to take a timeout here. 17-14 in set 3 as the Apaches have pulled away.
Good timeout again by Coach Frank over at Eastwood. Remember, she called timeout, really saved that second set. They were kind of reeling and Fairview had come back. And he called timeout again because all the momentum for the first time is in favor of Fairview because both teams kind of been inching along in this third set.
I've told you a couple of times the winner of this one is going to move on, play in the regional tournament hosted by Liberty Benton. Regional semifinals set for Thursday. That'll be in November, I believe November the 5th. So I tried it. 3rd? I don't remember the date.
3rd, I think. The 4th is a Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a place that knows some volleyball, right? Liberty Benton?
A little bit.
Right.
Now we've got line judges here. I believe, albeit accidentally, I think some popcorn has ended up onto the playing surface more than once from the same area, and I think that is
well, maybe it's like Costco, free samples.
drawn. I think the officials have kind of been fed up with it. Fairview able to dig out Eastwood opportunity of a kill, and now there's a rare bad hit there from Fairview. Ayla Singer caught that with 2 hands. Kreitz, her opportunity dug out in the back row. Fairview with a chance. Hammer back to Kreitz. That one blocked cleanly. Nearly out of play, but Eastwood will play this one. And the opportunity for Hartman ends up in the net.
Now, one of those plays, you're kind of stuck on the line. Henline had to play it. Can't let that go. If you're in doubt, you play it.
Kreitz with the serve, and this one will come over back to Hartman, sends it over the net. Kreitz from the back had that one catch a hand and the net, maybe. Smith, that one, the 2-hand dig comes out to Hartman. Now, Eastwood fans wanted either a double hit or a 4-hit.
Now, how do you find the floor with a hit? Both teams just scrambling.
One of the longest rallies we had of the night ends up with the ball long, and it's a point for Fairview.
That is mentally fatiguing when you go on a rally for that long and the point doesn't go in your favor.
Battle at the net. That one won by the Apaches. We'll see Abby Smith stepping up here.
Well, Abby Smith, great job waiting for it. And then have some free pizza. Eat it up, Abby Smith.
Serve, this one's going to come across as Kreitz fires up an ace. Fairview rolling, now up 21-15 in the third as Eastwood wants to take another timeout. It's a timeout on the court. We'll step aside as well here on NWOhio.live.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We want to thank all of our sponsors who made our broadcast tonight possible, including our newest sponsor, JD's Auto Body in Sherwood. You can see them for all of your needs, auto body collision paint, and most importantly, the custom bike painting. So my 10-speed will make an appearance. not that kind of bike painting.
You still have the basket and bell on it?
The BMX bike.
Yeah, when I think of Randy Roberts, I think of BMX racing.
That's right.
Now go over to the JD's, though. They'll hook you up.
Kreitz will send that one into the net. So here's the opportunity that Eastwood was looking for to get back into this one. Down 5, as we'll see some substitutions. Jersey Shoemaker step up to serve.
It was another timely timeout by Coach Frank, because for the first time today, you saw a little bit of doubt in Eastwood's faces, but they respond with a point out of the timeout.
Shoemaker, 37 aces to lead this Eastwood team. As Fairview fires one that nearly took out one of our precious RoboCams.
Yeah, our favorite cameraman, RoboCam right there, still shaking a little bit, as you see.
He's scared for his life. That ball was coming at him. Eastwood will respond by sending this one out of play. And our producer Ken Reeker thankful that one was away from the opposite RoboCam. Now Hartman's going to keep this one in play. The deflection goes out.
Yeah, it was Haley Hammer showing courage, getting in front of that heater.
So here's Nadia Miller to serve. Played up front. Abby Smith gets it. Now Eastwood with the opportunity. There's a deflection. Line judge in the corner on top of that one. Now 22-19.
Sometimes the toughest points are the last ones you need, right? Fairview stuck on 22. A little bit of rally here by Eastwood.
Miller ready to serve once again. Played by Vogelsong. Back to Hammer. Fairview will get this one. They set up. Hammer again. That one is played out off a deflection. And Fairview now just 2 points away.
Look, she's only 5'5", but look at that bounce. She can get high. Not intimidated by the wall in front of her. Goes off of it. 2 away now for Fairview.
Just Bethany Singer to serve. Just clears the net. Now teams trading little tips. Eastwood able to play this one. Back to Hammer again through a block, but Eastwood will keep it alive. Back to Miller. That one's going to be blocked out of play. Eastwood will get the point.
If I'm Eastwood, I keep going to the outside with Hammer. Good things happen when she has an opportunity at the net.
Addie Hartman, the junior, ready to serve this one. Sort of set high in the air for that far corner. Kreitz from the back makes a big statement play.
That's something that they love to do with Kreitz. Set her up from that back row. She times it extremely well. And why are you able to do that? Because you have a setter that can put it absolutely anywhere on the floor. Now 1 away for Fairview.
And it is Nevada Vogelsong with that opportunity first. And Eastwood's going to put this in the net. And Fairview will take a 2-1 lead as the Apaches will take our third set 25-20. So Fairview will be the first one to play for the win. We'll see if they can do it in 4 when we return here on NWOhio.live.
If you're looking for a sweet career, Spangler Candy Company is hiring. Spangler's positive work culture, excellent benefits, work-life balance, and competitive pay make it one of the most respected employers in Northwest Ohio. Visit SpanglerCandy.com to learn about available jobs in production, maintenance, and other skilled trades. Spangler makes nationally recognized and beloved candy brands, including Dum Dums, Candy Canes, and Bit of Honey. We'd love to tell you more about how you can grow with our company. Apply today at www.spanglercandy.com.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate does not have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. Brian Ford, where good values mean a great deal. Chappie's Snappy Dogs, New York-style hot dogs, smoked sausage, and huge brats. Call Carol at 419-297-1004 or look us up on Facebook. Bricks to Clicks, saving you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit at 29133 George Street in Millbury, Ohio. Additional sponsorship includes American Property Preservation, Direct Link.
Randy Roberts, Miles Holiday back with you here from Otsego as we get set for set number 4. It's getting to the back half of our first of 2 volleyball district championship games we're going to have for you here on NWOhio.live. Hopefully our Thursday night in Defiance will be just as drama-filled.
If it's half as good as this one, we're going to have another fantastic match. This has been everything you want out of a district championship. Both teams giving elite-level effort.
Ayersville and Edgerton, the district final we'll have for you from Defiance. How about this one? Fairview, the defending district champions. They got the win by sweeping Eastwood a year ago. Eastwood repaid the favor, so to speak, by handing Fairview one of their 2 losses in a sweep not that long ago, back on October the 7th. Now here we are about 3 weeks later, and it's Fairview who has a 2-1 lead heading into set 4, trying to go back-to-back with the district championships and a chance to play at the regional level at Liberty Benton.
You ever see in boxing when one fighter will leave the corner early and stand in the middle of the ring and wait for his opponent? That's what Fairview has done here. They were right on the court ready, and they were kind of eyeballing over at Eastwood, letting them know, hey, we're ready to go and win this thing. We got a mental advantage, 2-1.
Looks like we are getting ready to go, so the Apaches look a little loose. See some smiles. I don't know if the Fairview or the Eastwood team, is concerned yet. Still a business-like approach. Both these teams have been battled this year. Talked about the combined record of 45-4, so they know a little bit about winning.
They sure do. So important, though, for Eastwood to get off to a good start in this 3rd set. Don't want to chase, or this 4th set, rather. Don't want to chase Fairview the whole time.
Eastwood will have the first serve to begin that 4th set. This one in the air. And we are underway. And a good block. This one high in the air as Fairview will play it again. Kreitz from the back and get that one sent back at her as they try to go around Lily Mulholland.
Yeah, Mulholland reminds me a lot of Booth at Wisconsin. Booth, 6'7", is dominating the middle for them in the Big Ten. Mulholland does virtually the same thing here for Eastwood.
It's that first block. It's the first point. Added to that will be an ace. As Paige Hoodelbrink has that served up, it's now 2-0.
Well, you don't have to worry about the temperature of Eastwood. They've come out. You thought they might be a little bit wary. No, sir. Grabbing the first 2 of this 4th set.
Hammer to hammer, the play there as Fairview will clear it. And now is Kreitz came up with a dig there. A touch play. And a heads-up play by Fairview to get their first point of the set.
Yeah, Hammer's been so efficient on this left-hand side. Had the huge point towards the end of the 3rd set. It gets Fairview on the scoreboard here.
Nevada Vogelsong to serve. This one played from that middle of that back row. Eastwood able to get this one. Now Fairview right in the middle. Go to Kreitz. Dug out. Now Eastwood with it. That time is Singer with the dig. Pass in the middle. That one played well, but Vogelsong with it. And finally it is Kreitz who's able to put it away.
I see the frustration on the face of Hudelbrink. She wasn't able to get that one, but it's because of the heat that Kreitz hits it with. It is on you suddenly.
So Liberty Vogelsong will serve once again. This one will go long. One of the rare times Fairview has made a mistake at the service line tonight.
Serving at a 93% clip coming into the night.
That might be at a little higher percentage than that tonight. Eastwood's done a nice job after some early mistakes. But what's not a mistake is finding Kelly Kreitz.
A nice little pass set, going cross court to the back corner. And Jared couldn't get in front of it. Hope that it goes long. Kreitz able to hug that back line.
Had to retrieve the volleyball down the hallway here. Just a momentary delay, and we're underway again. Setup going back to that far side. And it's Miller is able to put it away.
Well, left-hand side, might as well just name it Miller time. Either Nadia or Mac do a great job of clobbering that ball on the left-hand side.
Joel Jared on the serve now. Fairview going to try to play this one. They head it into the net. Kreitz able to play it out. Hartman will go cross court. Set up for Kreitz in the middle. And the return is sent out of play. A little bit of frustration showing again there out of Hudelbrink.
Yes, what happens when you play Fairview though, right? They just keep returning it over and over again. And they will frustrate you.
Haley Hammer with the serve, that is. It's Hartman, that one is dug out. Back to Kreitz, that one heads out. Everyone for Fairview looking for a deflection, but they are not going to get one, I believe.
If you ever watch Kreitz, though, if it's long or wide, what is she? First thing she always does, puts the hands up in the air, saying, "Hey, that one was deflected." Always fighting for that point.
So here is Jersey Shoemaker. Sends Fairview out. And now, a heads-up play off the little touch pass at the net. Eastwood in some trouble with that one. It's going to send Kreitz to the service line. And this time they come to the near side, and Eastwood's able to put one away.
Yeah, rare right side hit for the point by Eastwood. And kind of the same theme from set number 3. Both teams inching along.
Abby Smith has sent one long. Gives Eastwood a 2-point lead. Nadia Miller will continue to serve. Miller able to come up with this one as Fairview sends it over. High block that Eastwood is able to play again. And they go with just the set. So Hudelbrink avenges some earlier problems.
Yeah, Hudelbrink, who'd been frustrated a couple of times in this fourth set. Oh, that'll make her smile, right? Find the little hole in the middle. Dump it right in there.
Adds on to that early Eastwood lead, trying to stay alive. Tough play into the net. That one ends up in front of the official. Problem is he's out of play. And now Fairview wants to take an early timeout. Timeout on the court here, set 4, and we'll step aside on NWOhio.live.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate does not have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. Brian Ford, where good values mean a great deal. Chappie's Snappy Dogs, New York-style hot dogs, smoked sausage, and huge brats. Call Carol at 419-297-1004 or look us up on Facebook. Bricks to Clicks, saving you money on everything from toys to home decor. Save on Amish-built sheds, carports, and steel buildings. Follow us on Facebook or visit at 29133 George Street in Millbury, Ohio. Additional sponsorship includes American Property Preservation, Direct Link.
And again, we want to thank all of our sponsors for making our volleyball coverage this year possible. It's Eastwood with a serve up 9-5 as Fairview will take one of their 2 timeouts early here in set 4. And a good block that stays in play. Abby Smith comes through with that one.
Well, they called timeout to say, Abby, we need you to get a big block at the net. She delivers 26 of those coming into the night. Just a timely player. Every time Fairview needs a play, Abby Smith seems to step forward.
The Liberty Vogelsong now with the serve. That one goes long, so they'll give the point right back. Eastwood will get it again. As Addie Hartman gets ready to serve. Hartman send this one. Smith will play. Hammer gets a little set over, and the diving effort made there.
That was Miller laying out to save it.
Yeah. Kreitz gets a pass. Got enough of it. Fairview is able to play it. And the kill attempt looking for the corner is out of play.
Well, everybody from Fairview just held their breath as it's only Smith in the middle against Mulholland. Mulholland just can't find that line. Another point for Fairview.
Sent Bethany Singer to serve. As Eastwood able to go through a block again. Working that far side. Eastwood holding on to that 4-point lead. Now the officials hold up play. Check the rotations just momentarily. Hoodelbrink gets the good serve. Kreitz from the back has that. Now Hoodelbrink sets up the pass. Back to Miller. Vogelsong, I don't think even had to move, just reached out and caught that one. And we're going to get a whistle. And I believe this is going to be a late double hit call coming against Miley France.
Yeah, really late. France couldn't believe the call. Point, it should be credited to Liberty Vogelsong, though. She has some serious courage on that back line.
Mulholland, one of the few times she's had one blocked back at her. Tipped on that far side, played by Fairview as Kreitz will step up. France send this one up into the air. Eastwood able to play this one, but it's long. So here's Fairview battling back. Now time for Nevada Vogelsong to serve. This one played by Eastwood as they're able to clear it. Now we'll get a whistle. And I believe this is someone from Eastwood going up over the net.
Yeah, it was. This big lead by Eastwood is evaporated. And now we're knotted up.
They caught part of the net, and then that one played off the back wall. So she's got the ace, and we're tied at 11.
If you're going to take on this Fairview team and beat them, boy, you better be mentally tough. They will take you to the limit.
Good play up front by Eastwood, but Fairview, as they have all night, able to dig that out. Now Mulholland able to just put that away. She reaches out up and over the net.
Bethany Singer can't believe the call that it's in.
Eastwood, that 1-point lead, able to serve. Back to Kreitz, and it's going to put that one right in front of Miller, working the middle of the back row.
Yeah, look at Vogelsong, though. Great job on the serve receive. Gets it to Hammer, and then she doesn't sit and watch it. She comes up and covers in case it's blocked. She is one heck of a libero.
Aubrey Hammer gets the good serve. This one's going to be up in the net. When hung up in the air, maybe a moment longer than normal, but no problem for Eastwood.
Almost a miscommunication on that pass. But Hoodelbrink pass set, gets Miller in position.
So And Joelle Jared gets this serve. Fairview able to play it. Kreitz, the big wind up and the little touch to get it over, and we're tied.
That's a subtle thing, but she had her shoulders squared, so allowed her eyesight to recognize the double block in front of her, so just go right over top of it.
Now Haley Hammer to serve. Played up front, a good pass. That one is going to catch part of the net, and the officials are going to say that on the diving effort by Hammer, the ball caught the piece of the floor.
Well, if I'm Coach Cholik, I'm throwing a challenge flag. Let's let New York take a look at this for about 30 minutes to see if it actually did hit the floor.
That would involve every official here huddling around our monitor. As there's one that's going to roll up the arm on the dig effort. As we'll take a look at the replay.
Yeah, it just eats up Aubrey Hammer. Too much pace on it, couldn't get in front.
Third serve coming here, Jersey Shoemaker. Fairview from the corner has to play this one. They are successful. Pass to the middle, and it's just through a block for Nadia Miller. Now Fairview wants to talk about things. Now 16-13. Eastwood trying to stay alive. We'll take a break here on NWOhio.live.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by American Property Preservation, assisting homeowners and businesses to maintain and improve their properties, including excavating, concrete, doors, windows, siding, roofing, and decks. 40 years experience, high-quality work, fair prices. H2H Realty. Buying and selling real estate does not have to be a stressful event. Make it a holiday by calling April Holiday with H2H Realty at 419-345-9687. Direct Link Appliance of Bryan and Wasion. Local appliance sales and service. We service all brands: Whirlpool, Maytag, GE, and Speed Queen. Additional sponsorship includes Brian Ford, Chappie's Snappy Dogs, Bricks to Clicks.
Eastwood trying to hold on to a lead. They're up 16-13 in the fourth set. You see there in our NWOhio.live scoreboard. Fairview trying to win this one to take the night as the Apaches have to scramble a little bit, unable to return that in three after going backwards on the first hit. So an ace after the timeout for Jersey Shoemaker, now 17-13.
Aubrey Hammer struggling a little bit on that back row. Eastwood taking advantage of her here late in this fourth set.
Serve here, played in that back by Vogelsong. Kreitz from that back line, able to make it. Heads up play there, Vogelsong, and now miscommunication for Eastwood as Jared and Hartman have a conversation.
How did Liberty Vogelsong get that ball back towards the net? Just used the right arm, and then we had a soccer moment there for a second, a little header.
Kelly Kreitz with the serve. Eastwood trying to get in position, and they'll just count on one of their seniors, Nadia Miller, to step up.
A fantastic back set. You see the middle block coming a little bit tardy. You let these Miller ladies swing free, you're going to pay.
And there's an ace. Trying to hide the laugh and smile as Miller. She'll tell him just the way she drew it up.
Well, it's one that you don't anticipate, but if you hit it hard enough and you get the top, it rolls over. It's a very effective thing.
One of the things that works in everyone's favor with the advent of the rally scoring. Fairview able to come back. Remember, under the quote-unquote what we call the old rules.
The old rule.
The serve
Side
to
out.
score. You want to talk about matches that took forever. Eastwood still having some miscommunication issues in that back row. Able to overcome that one. Great play there, Jared. Gets the dig and gets out of the way. Sends that one a little too far up. Fairview trying to make a play.
Abby Smith was incredulous. She thought it had been contacted by Eastwood. Doesn't get the call. Huge moment in this match for Eastwood.
Addie Hartman ready to serve. Play this one. Over to Hammer with the touch. That one just the one fist to get it over. Good pass. Now Smith has it blocked back. Ball hangs high in the air. And Fairview sends this out of play on that far side as that lead grows for Eastwood.
Eastwood living dangerously at the net a couple of times. Almost over the net before they are allowed.
Hartman will get the serve once again. Fairview right up to the net as this one played. Now Eastwood with it. Kreitz to Hammer. Eastwood with a setup in the middle, trying to get Mulholland. This one will get to that far side where it is deflected out. As the Eagles pick up another point.
There's that lady again. The freshman, McKenna Miller. Mac Miller with another big hit.
Hartman continues to serve. Smith with a dig. Kreitz from the back, but that one is out of bounds. 23-15. Eastwood continuing to serve. Fairview out of timeouts. Hartman looking for that corner. Get Fairview play this one. Smith looking for the jump and then changed her mind. That led to a very surprised Aubrey Hammer standing behind her.
Yeah, just kind of out of sorts by Fairview.
Hartman trying to close this out. One's dug out in the back row. As Fairview will stay alive with a play made by Abby Smith.
It gives Fairview a glimmer of hope.
And they got a little bit of work to do, down 24-16. It's going to start with a serve of Bethany Singer. Singer that far side. We'll get this one. Eastwood will have some trouble playing it, but it is cleared by Hoodelbrink. It's the set to Hammer. That one will go through the block. So 1 point at a time, and the first one scored there by Aubrey Hammer.
Now Aubrey Hammer struggled a little bit on serve receive in this fourth set, but delivers a big kill that time.
Bethany Singer will play this one. Back to that near side, coming from out of bounds. Now the left-handed play made on that far side as Haley Hammer will pick up the point.
Everybody thought she was going to set Smith again. Goes with that lefty flip. Broke it up big time in that first set. Saved it to the fourth set for a point.
Singer with another good serve. This one played right in the middle. That's the setup that Eastwood wanted, and they'll come back with Mulholland. She'll put this away, and partner, we are going to have ourselves a 5-set thriller.
Yeah, it's a battle of attrition here tonight, isn't it? Who has enough left in the tank to get this fifth set and move on?
And ready for set 5. Winner's going to move on to the regional next.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
And again, we want to thank all of our sponsors for making a broadcast possible, and that includes newest sponsor tonight, JD's Auto Body in Sherwood. You can see them for all of your auto body collision paint and custom bike painting. It's JD's Auto Body in Sherwood. Again, we can't do this without all of our sponsors there. Spangler Candy Company, Bricks to Clicks, JD's Auto Body, H2H Realty with April Holiday, Optimal Performance Fitness, Chappie Snappy Dogs, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware, Bryan Ford Lincoln, Willis Electric, American Property Preservation, and Northwest State Community College.
I like that font on the highly wrecked ad, a little
Nice,
NWO
right?
kind of font back in the day.
Well, this one is going to go all the way to the wire. Set 5 for the district title.
Such a shame that somebody will be going home tonight. But that's the way it is. You better play your best. And both teams, really, Randy, they have. It's been a huge battle. A lot of fun for us.
Don't want to call anyone dumb. Of course, the 5th set only goes to 15.
Right.
Those of you who might not be familiar with the game of volleyball. So who gets off to the good start? That is usually what happens. Fairview won the right for the first serve. And it's going to be Nevada Vogelsong to kick things off in set 1. She'll do the same thing here in set 5. Singer will make the play to keep this alive. Now to Hammer. That one's blocked at the net, but back to Fairview. Back to Hammer, gets that one up and over. And it's Aubrey Hammer opens the 5th set with a kill.
Fatigue might be a thing in this 5th set. That's why emotion's going to have to be so important to fight through it.
Nevada Vogelsong ready to serve again. This one played in the back row. Coming back to that far side. That one will roll up off of Bethany Singer. She knew it too and gave the universal my bad sign.
Now, not really her bad. It was just tough, right? It was on her before she had a chance to backpedal. This Eastwood hitters, they hit with a lot of pace.
Tied at 1. Kreitz, that one deflected. Eastwood, see if they can take advantage of it, get the set. Fairview with it, back to Hammer. That one's blocked back. As we saw Mulholland and Miley France work that corner.
Yeah, Mulholland Roofing established at the net since 2023.
Here's Hudelbrink to serve again. Her team now up 2-1. Come back to Kreitz. That one blocked down the line. Mulholland with the 2 hands in victory.
She's been a problem, Mulholland, that is, all match long. Establishing herself yet again in this pivotal 5th set.
Nice play made there by Liberty Vogelsong to keep that alive. Kreitz, a little touch play at the net. Eastwood trying to match. Now it's Fairview's opportunity. Back to Kreitz. Second time able to reach out with one hand and get it over.
What a crafty play by Kreitz. Navigates around. Just find the court any way you can.
So Aubrey Hammer sprint to the service line, ready to go. Eastwood's return.
And a free ball, got to take advantage of it, Fairview.
Back to Kreitz, they do just that. Jared had the opportunity, stepped in front of it, but sent it high and out of play.
Oh, she's just a stone cold killer. Look at the pace on that one. Handcuffs. Jared, no chance.
Gets us tied once again. The winner take all 5th set. Mulholland will have that one deflected at the net. Setup this time goes to the far side. A diving effort made by Singer to keep that alive. Good play there. Eastwood able to keep that alive, but Hudelbrink from her knees, see there on the replay, able to keep that play alive.
Not sure how she's able to get it over to Miller. She's a contortionist. Unbelievable effort by Hudelbrink.
We'll send McKenna Miller to serve. That one heads out of play. Now Haley Hammer will do the same thing for Fairview. That one matching serves long. Eastwood back in front, back to serve. Will go the libero, Joelle Jared. Heads that one to that far side. This one played by the Apaches. Diving effort to keep that in play made. Hartman with the effort. Jared will reach out. And it is Miller in the middle with a big kill.
Miller and Miller, they've been doing a great job of ending points for Eastwood. That time Nadia with a big kill.
Jared to serve once again, her team up 2. Fairview trying to get set up with Kreitz. She's able to come through with a point.
You got to believe it's going to go Kreitz a lot here in this pivotal 5th set. Off the block, and look at Kreitz. She just runs right to the service line, ready to go.
Wants to try to draw her team even. Eastwood, a heck of a play from near their bench to keep that alive. Smith will have hers blocked back at her.
Free ball now for Eastwood.
There we go, and that one ends up in the net. Rare time, Nadia Miller unable to finish, and we're tied again.
That set just was never where she wanted it. A little bit too low for Nadia. Goes right into the net because of it.
Tries to send this one over as Eastwood will play it in the middle. And some problems. As who to bring Nadia Miller not on the same page on what to do offensively. Puts Fairview back in front. Eastwood takes their 3 hits. Now here's Fairview coming over as Ayla Singer able to play that one.
And Fairview wanted a lift call.
Block at the net. Ball ends up going under the net. So we'll watch the replay. Good block. Fairview now up 8-6 as we've gotten halfway through this 5th set.
Haley Hammer gets down and dirty to get that set in an effective way. And both setters pulling out the best of their game here in this 5th set.
See both coaches having long conversations with their respective teams. No, you don't see a lot of worry. You see urgency, but not worry.
Yeah, both coaches, look at the, like you said, urgency, the intensity on the face of Coach Frank, evident that she's addressing her troops.
Yeah, every time out for Eastwood, at least what we've been able to notice and have a better vantage point of their huddles, every time out has involved some sort of teaching moment. Mm-hmm. Even when they were winning, there was something that Coach Sarah Frank has talked to her girls about. Right now, Eastwood finds themselves down 2 here in this 5th set. Go on the attack. It's Hartman to send this over to Fairview. Now up towards the net again they go. One is going to be misplayed. Just reaching out for a deflection was Haley Hammer, and it's out of play.
And every time Coach Frank has called timeout, her ladies from Eastwood have responded. Get the point there, and now they have the Hammer with the serve.
Jersey Shoemaker to serve. Put together that long run in the 4th set, give them the opportunity to win it. See what she'll do here, looking for the corner. That one played by Kreitz. We'll have to go back to her, and she's able to play it from the back row. Pass on the money again. There's one blocked back, and a good block out of the Apaches.
There's Abby Smith yet again, stepping forward when they need her to. Had that epic block in set number 5 against Archbold a couple of weeks ago. Delivers a huge block again. 2-point lead for Fairview.
Here's Vogelsong to serve. Trying to reach out. Is Eastwood eventually will make the play. Sudelbrink trying to go with her back to the net. And now it's Miller that wins in joust at the net.
This is a tough one. Just on top of the net. Smith not able to do it. Hammer's not able to do it, and then Smith gets turned around. She's going to lose that battle to Miller every time.
Here is Eastwood serving down 1. Back Hammer to Hammer, and heads up play there. Aubrey Hammer just to send that over.
Time and time again in this match, she has stepped forward, a little roll, cut around, go through the block. Hammer. It's her time on that left-hand side.
Send Bethany Singer to serve. Fairview the first to get to double digits to 10. Now through a block. Eastwood able to pick up a kill.
That first pass makes it so vital. They can get it to Miller. She was ready for it.
Here is Addie Hartman to serve. Fairview able to play it. Hammer, that one is going to be deflected at the net. Fairview will get it back. Hammer's second opportunity gets that tip. That one's going to be played well. And in play, heads-up play for Eastwood to make that. Now back to that far side. And who else but the unbelievable freshman McKenna Miller.
That partner, for a freshman, she does an amazing job of getting herself in position. 1-2 and a huge 3 knocks us up at 10.
Well, now we're going to see who can get the next 5 points. There's a block at that front. Eastwood going back to do what they've done so well as Mulholland will get the block, and now it's Fairview's turn to take a timeout. So Eastwood now in front by 1 will take a timeout here on NWOhio.live.
Discover tremendous scholarship opportunities at Northwest State. Over the past 2 years, we have awarded nearly $2 million in foundation scholarships. That's free money for college. Don't miss out. Apply today.
This NWOhio.live broadcast is brought to you by Optimal Performance Fitness. Fitness coaching in a team setting of like-minded individuals. Located at 1445 Scott Street in Napoleon. Willis Electric. Industrial, commercial, and residential contractor serving our communities and beyond. Visit willis.com to learn more.
11-10, Eastwood serving with the lead, looking for the first one to get to 15 here in this 5th set. 2 good blocks. Both play on, and it's the 3rd one that pays off for Eastwood.
Well, the middle of the net has been owned by Eastwood. And you might as well call that Mulholland drive. Lily Mulholland establishing herself yet again.
Addie Hartman with a serve as Fairview will let that one play. Just long, and now 12-11.
Oh, what a great shot by our cameraman, Curtis Aldrich, capturing Liberty Vogelsong, going all the way to the edge, making sure that was going long.
Here's Nevada Vogelsong to serve, and it's going to be an ace as the dig ends up into the stands. Well, who's going to get the next 3 points?
It might go more, right?
Here's Vogelsong with the serve. This one hangs up high into the rafters.
Plinko!
Everyone had to wait a moment to see if that was going to come down. Kreitz, that one's going to be deflected. We're going to get a whistle. And we're going to have ourselves a net violation called on Eastwood.
Well, no doubt you're going to go to Kreitz. You see the net move. A really good call by the official.
Eastwood's going to call their final timeout of this 5th set, now down 13-12. And the reason everyone's so urgent, well, you only need 15 to win.
Can we just keep playing at midnight? This has been so much fun. Can we do it again tomorrow? Let's bring these 2 teams. How about a best-of-3 series? How about that?
That's what the 2 have practically done over the calendar year. Had last year's great matchup where Fairview again won their first ever district title here at Otsego by defeating Eastwood. Eastwood repaid the favor by winning the regular season matchup that these 2 put together. Well, to be the best, you got to beat the best, and that's what these 2 tried to do. Right? I think a woo is in order. Good serve, and that one's going to be called in the corner.
This late in the match, you got to play everything. Huge point for Fairview. Nevada Vogelsong, one away from advancing.
Sends another one for the corner. This one just cleared. Eastwood just got that off the floor. Kreitz through the block. See the net shaking. Official waving off any sort of penalty. Front pass back to Kreitz. That one's set away, and Fairview, for the second time in a row, will claim a district championship as the Apaches win this one in 5 over Eastwood with a win 15-12. We have got some hardware to give away as well. Our Miles Holiday is on his way to the floor as the Fairview Apaches head back to the regional with a win tonight over Eastwood. We'll take a break here on NWOhio.live.
If you're looking for a sweet career, Spangler Candy Company is hiring. Spangler's positive work culture, excellent benefits, work-life balance, and competitive pay make it one of the most respected employers in Northwest Ohio. Visit SpanglerCandy.com to learn about available jobs in production, maintenance, and other skilled trades. Spangler makes nationally recognized and beloved candy brands, including Dum Dums, Candy Canes, and Bit of Honey. We'd love to tell you more about how you can grow with our company. Apply today at www.spanglercandy.com.
Well, back and forth we went all night long. Fairview and Eastwood played a great one for the ages. In the end, it is the Apaches who come out on top. 27-25, 22-25, 25-20, 18-25, and 15-12. And a part of that is the big senior hitter up front, Kelly Kreitz. She is the one with a championship belt next to our Miles Holiday.
Yeah, every champ deserves a championship belt. Kelly Kreitz, how are you guys able to get this one? This was such a battle.
Oh, we knew we could do it. We were in this situation last year. We knew we could do it again. And just like we wanted revenge from earlier this season when they beat us in 3, and we just wanted it more than they wanted it, I guess.
Going into that 5th set, what was the message from Coach Cholik? What did she tell you guys?
She said that we can do it. We have one more set. We've been playing good all game. We just got to continue.
In that 5th set, you really established yourself. You really looked like you wanted the ball going to you every single time. The feeling that you had when you got that pivotal last kill, what was that like?
I wanted it. I wanted to go for it, and I knew my team was on my back, and I had confidence, and I just did it.
How about the fans from Fairview? Are they great or what?
Oh, they're amazing.
Congratulations. Good luck moving on to the regional. Randy, this was an epic battle, wasn't it?
It absolutely was a huge night, and now they'll get the official hardware. As I think the Fairview fans are thinking that Miles was the official award. The championship belt is nice, but I think the district plaque they will get will be just as well. So the Apaches of Fairview are going to come away here with a big win. They're going to move on to the regional next week at Liberty Benton. We want to thank everyone for making our night possible here at Otsego, our first of 2 district championship games. Starts with Justin Slaughterbeck, the AD here at Otsego. Can't thank Curtis for the work he's done on the camera tonight, and of course our director, Mr. Ken Reeker, made sure that we got everything up and running all night long. So a very entertaining district final. Fairview gets the win in 5 over Eastwood, and they're on to the regional. For my partner, Miles Holiday, and our entire NWOhio.live crew, I'm Brady Roberts. Thanks for watching, everyone.